You just tuned it in.
Global and worldwide.
Hitting you on the one with no delay. Because it's the fighter's voice.
The Fighter's Voice.
With your fighting host, Richard Ortiz.
And the formidable co-host,
Mr. Cole Escobedo. Remember, every fighter has a voice.
Ladies and gentlemen, we're live here. The Fighter's Voice, the only voice that matters. We're simply knocking out the competition. Man, this delay has really got me delayed. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a great show for you today. We have with us Combate's MMA, the one, the only Maritza Sanchez. She's our guest today on the show. And also we got Mike Rutha, the co-host with the most. There he is. How we doing? How we doing, Mike?
What's up? Good.
Mike, we got to fix your camera. There we go. Oh, they look good, Mike. Mike, you look younger.
My hair's going wild, man.
It is. Maritza, how are you doing?
Pretty good.
All 22 years of age, you're doing good.
22 years of age, yes.
Man, you got your whole career in your hands. You're making it happen step by step. Very young, very talented. And enough said. When I brought you up to Mike, or Mike brought you up to me, I said, Mike, we got to get her on this show. I like the way she closed in Fresno, California. Can I take these off, KP? Okay. It's just, I'm sorry, I got to get used to this delay. Fresno, California, you took care of business. There's a bad delay, Maritza. I'm going to let you talk.
Yeah, I mean, I got the job done. That's all I wanted to do. Just go in there, get a quick finish, and let's go. I was pretty pumped to get that W.
Those of you who didn't see the fight, you rocked her in the first round. She caught you in the middle of the round. You seemed to stagger her once again. You saw that opening, and you jumped on her neck. Is that basically how it went down?
That's basically how it went down, yeah. Got her with a really good exchange in the first minute. Mm-hmm. And kind of rocked her a little bit, and then she rocked me right back. She knocked out my mouthpiece. And I was just looking for that opening, that finish. And then I saw the opportunity as soon as I knocked her down. She gave me her back, and I was throwing those punches, my right hand, and then it just automatically just synced in, and I was able to get that choke.
I want to talk to you about that victory and just you being involved in MMA. You seem very athletic. What other sports did you participate in? What did you play? What was your?
So I actually played soccer in high school, all 4 years. So I was pretty active since high school. I was also doing MMA the last 2 years of my high school too.
And when you played soccer, what number did you wear?
What number? 8.
8?
Number 8.
What position you play?
Outside mid.
Oh, okay. Left-footed, right-footed?
That was my spot.
Was it?
Yeah, that was my spot when I played.
I'm a right-footed.
You know what? Okay, you're 22. Did you play travel at all?
Did I play what?
Did you play travel at all?
Travel? No.
I can't.
No, I mainly just played outside mid.
Did you play travel soccer at all?
No, I didn't.
Oh, no, you didn't?
No.
I'm mouth reading now. You didn't play travel at all? At all?
No.
Okay. No, just
so
checking because my daughter played travel, so I was just checking.
Oh, okay. So I heard Mike say that he also played outside mid.
He did. He's a stud.
Yeah, I played goal. I played midfield after I got hurt playing goalie. So, yeah.
Mike's light on his feet. Mike's light on his feet. We call him the big cat.
The big
athletic. The big cat.
The big
Very
cat.
athletic. Yes.
Yeah, I'm heavy set, but I'm athletic for my size. Yeah, I was goalie growing up, and I snapped my finger in the middle of one game and finished the game playing midfield.
Oh,
When you play
Yeah.
midfield, man, you got to be a stud because you control the whole game, the whole middle of the field. If you control the middle, you
a
control the
lot
game.
of running.
Yes,
Now there's a
that's
lot
the
of
one that
running.
Lot
plays
of
the
running.
most out of the whole team.
Yeah, they control the game. Okay, well, let's talk about controlling the cage. Just like you controlled the cage, I believe it was last December. Talk to us about the preparation leading up to that victory and how that victory party was.
In December, I actually lost that fight.
We're talking about the Fresno one.
Fresno, in Stockton?
Yeah.
No, Fresno?
No,
Or are you talking
Fresno was
about
February.
the last
Okay,
fight?
February. My bad. December, February. This whole coronavirus got me all jacked up right now. And it has me hearing things.
I'm the same way.
Let's
Yeah,
talk about the Fresno victory.
Okay. Yeah. I had a really, really great camp. I was really focused, super focused. Trained super hard, twice a day, every day, twice a day, every day. And I don't know. I think I was just super focused, and I know I wanted to go in there and show my skills because I know I wasn't able to do that in my last fight in December. But yeah, I had a great camp.
Well, you know what? A lot of people showed up, and they didn't think you were going to win. They were thinking you didn't win, but you did. Very victorious. You had that right hand. It was landing, and you dictated the fight. I can't do this no more, bro.
Yeah, I did. I shut a lot of people's mouths.
So talk
And
to
to
us.
show the commitment that she has, hey,
Really?
didn't you do a judo match the week after?
I did actually, and it's funny how that plays out because like I won my fight Saturday or Friday night, and then a week later I go to compete in a grappling match with Guy,
There you go. That's enough.
and it's like I hadn't been working with Guy. Obviously, I was prepping for my fight, and then I lose that match. So it's
Yeah.
kind of funny how that played out, but yeah, I did compete a week after my fight.
Yeah,
We'll
that shows
do it this way.
a lot of commitment. You good,
So-
Richard?
Now, hey man, I'm not tapping out. I just got to get used to this, bro. I'm really not used to this delay. It sounds like I'm talking very slow. It's not cool. But anyways, hey, nevertheless, hey, let's talk about. I mean, when you did get in trouble, you managed to get your wits back together. You stuck to the game plan, and talk to us about that straight right hand. I mean, because I was most impressed with that.
When
Maritza?
I had her in the exchange.
Well, I mean, she really didn't have an answer for your right hand.
Yeah, I think it's that combination. It's that right hand and it's that left hook. That right hand, I kept hitting her with the one. Well, right hand, left hook, and mainly just 1-2, 1-2. She didn't know where to go. She started running.
Yeah, she started to turn it back a little bit, but she fought back. She very courageous, and actually, I want to see it go down again. Are you open for that?
For 2?
Yeah,
Second
do
fight
it
with
again.
her? Yeah, why not? If that's what people want to see, then yeah, I'm all for it. Yeah, sure.
Well, I remember that particular fight, Mike. You were standing right next to me. I mean, it was back and forth. The crowd
Yeah,
definitely
it was.
enjoyed themselves.
Yeah, it was
back and
quick.
forth
I
for
mean,
sure.
yeah, you hurt her. She caught you back, but both of you guys
She
recovered
caught her.
real fast until you got on her back. So, yeah, once that happened, it was over. But you guys both rocked each other and recovered right away.
Yep.
So talk about recovery. How are you recovering with this whole coronavirus? You know, how are you living your life? How are you continue to stay in shape and get your workout in?
I mean, at first it was kind of tough just because it threw everything off, you have a set schedule, and then all of a sudden it's like, well, you're trying to figure things out and how you're going to do what you were doing before. Currently, I'm not working right now anymore due to the coronavirus, so I'm just staying active, doing what I can, still training, you know. Yeah, I'm just trying to stay active and staying ready, because I know for a fact after this lockdown, they're going to be looking for fighters who are ready to go. So
Definitely. Let's talk about how you get ready, how you stay ready. Let's talk about your corner, your trainers, and let's talk about the gym that you train at.
yes, I train out of 2 different gyms. So my main gym is AB's Dragon House with my coach Abraham Calderon. He's my first head coach. He's the one that got me into MMA. And so I'll do my stand-up, mostly my stand-up. So I'll do boxing, kickboxing, MMA practice, and then I'll head over to my other coach, Felipe Brasio. He has his own gym in Rancho Cordova, and it's a BJJ gym. So I'll do my ground there and then my stand-up over here.
Mike, I want to know, just like you do, Maritza, how did you make the transition from scoring goals in soccer to knocking people out inside the cage?
You know what? I honestly, when I first started playing soccer, I was like, oh, I want to be a professional at soccer, but that wasn't the case. I actually ended up doing MMA, and I was still playing soccer, but then I was like, you know what? I like MMA more. For sure. I like MMA more. And so my brother-in-law is my coach. And so he's been into martial arts his whole entire life. So he's the one that kind of introduced me to MMA. And so I started training in his garage, actually. It was just for fun. And I really, really liked it. So I was training every now and then I actually stuck with it. And then like 2 years later, I had my first amateur fight. And I just kept going.
When did you know you had it? When did you know what, my punches come out smoothly, I'm able to grapple, I'm able to pick this sport up pretty quick?
Well, when I first started training, I was only into boxing for like about a whole year. And then I didn't get into jiu-jitsu until like maybe 2 years after. So I would say I felt more secure, I guess, knowing a little bit of ground game and my kicks and my boxing. After 2.5 years, maybe, I felt pretty okay, but not so secure until, your fighters are always growing, they're always learning, and I feel like even now I'm not even to the point where I want to be. So, I'm always learning, and there's never going to be a time where I'm like, okay, like I know everything, because that's not the case.
No, well, that's a great attitude. That's how you continue to learn. When did you get the phone call from Combate MMA? When did they contact you? Who contacted you? And what did that phone call, what did it do for your life? Did it motivate you? Of course it did. Did it let you know, hey, you know what, I'm a couple moves away, a couple fights away from achieving the goals that I want to achieve? Talk to us about that phone call.
So I actually have a coach, Zhang Lo. So we have an affiliate gym in San Francisco, Dragon House, and he actually helped me. He helped me connect with them, and he was the one doing like the phone calls and stuff. So he actually helped me get my first contract and my last contract as well. But it felt really, really exciting because I knew the time was coming, and I was training for it, and I was just kind of waiting for something to pop up. And as soon as that popped up, I got really excited because I was like, well, that's crazy. I'm about to make my professional debut. So yeah, it was really exciting.
You know who was just excited too? Was Mike. When Mike found out Combate Americas was bringing the tournament to Fresno, California, because he was a fan way before anybody started promoting it and pushing it in this area. He's always followed it. I mean, he was like a kid in a candy store, man. And Mike, when you found out, honestly, Mike, when you found out they were coming to Fresno, you said, Richard, These guys put on great shows. The matchups are unreal. They're right down the middle. Nobody really has the edge. Nobody really is an A side. Everybody's the A side, because at the end of the day, you strap them up and you let it go. Mike, talk to us about your take after the fight, because it was going back and forth. Like everybody else, they thought somebody else was going to walk out victorious that night in Fresno, California.
Yeah, and like I said, it was real quick, and Maritza recovered real fast. Most people in any sport, boxing or MMA, if they get their mouthpiece knocked out, I mean, especially as a clean of a punch as that is,
Yeah.
that's usually the end. I mean, you can get it put back in, but you're not going to recover. She recovered quick, attacked right away, and then took the back and ended the choke real fast. And a lot of people in MMA that I've noticed, usually when they get the back, they try to take the person down. Maritza actually did not mind jumping on her back, pretty much hanging there and finishing the choke. And that was probably the most impressive thing to me over the whole fight, is that she took what was given to her and made sure it worked. Other people, they try to go to the ground, and sometimes that's not going to work. You fall down, you might lose your place, might lose your hold. But she handled that real quick, real good, and I was really impressed the way she did after being rocked maybe 30 seconds.
There you go. Hey, Mike, I know I was having some difficulty listening, but I'm looking at you right now, man. It looks like, are you in space or something? Because you seem to be floating around. Your screen's kind of moving around. I see the toothpaste floating. Everything's kind of floating. Are you in orbit? You working for NASA? What's going on, man? Yeah, there you go.
Oh, no, I'm outside in the backyard. I was just in the little weight room I have in the garage, so I came out here to the backyard right now.
Hey, man, I'm just giving you a hard time, man. It's all fun and love, man. But, Maritza, you know what? You brought up Stockton, California. I actually watched that fight. And a lot of people were rooting for you in that fight. And the way it ended, people were like, okay, she's going to learn from that. Because you were in that fight. That girl you fought, she was no anybody, just call somebody up and show up. I mean, she was legit.
Yeah, we were actually supposed to fight maybe like 2 months before that.
Yeah.
And something happened. I forget what happened, but we're actually keeping in touch. I actually messaged her and I was like, hey, have you heard about, like, so and so, like, do you know if we're fighting still or what? She was like, yeah, I don't know. But I think they postponed the fight, so we're cool. Even after the fight, like, we follow each other and stuff. But I definitely learned from that fight for sure. Yeah. It's always it's never just a loss. It's always a learning experience.
Exactly. I mean, in life, it's all about life lessons and what you do with it. I want to give a little shout out right now, man. I'm rocking, as you can see, I got my own back. They got these masks right here. My dude put it together right here. I got 3 of these. It came out to $37 bucks. I mean, that's 3 of these, so I guess it's like $10, and then either shipping and handling. But I mean, they're cool, man. I mean, they're reversible, looks classy, or you can go the doll. So big shout out, man. Rocking my man's gear. Appreciate that, and appreciate you sending me the gear. So big shout out, man. Got my gloves, ready to go. In case you need me to be a referee or a cut man, I'm ready to go, my man. So just had to say what's up. So Maritza, what sponsors do you have? Who do you want to recognize right now?
First and foremost, I have Emperor One CBD. They actually have a sale going on right now. You can use code HAPPY420.
Okay.
It's an extension, but yeah, I have them, and I also have Calisthenics clothing line, and also LF78. It's also a clothing line.
Okay.
So yeah.
What about Mike? Do you got a sponsor?
No. I sponsor my fiance and my daughter's shopping habits. That's what I sponsor.
There you go. Hey, you know what, KP? Can you blast that picture right now? I want to give a shout out to Mike's wife, man. Tracy Martinez. These 2 pictures that I sent him to you with the Fighter's Voice logo on them. No. I sent them all to you today. Should be the last 2. Okay, my bad. I thought maybe you had it. But no, Mike. Tracy got down, man.
Yeah,
but tell
she got
her,
some pictures of Maritza.
But tell she needs to get a handle. We got to recognize her worldwide.
Yeah.
Because in my opinion, let's put her right in the middle with the best of them. She really captured that moment.
Yeah.
Maritza, it's the last picture that I posted on Twitter and also the last one that I posted on Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I thought those
The
were
one
pretty
that you
badass.
tagged me.
Yeah. So I just wanted to
Thanks.
recognize that talent, man. Look at these pictures were off the chain. We got to send them to Mike and Campbell too. So
Yeah. So, Maritza, real quick question.
Really?
I don't know if you've seen last
Yep.
week when Campbell posted that he was offered a island to host some of the fights. Did you see that?
I did not see that. No.
Yeah. So he was told that. I asked around. I'm not going to say who I asked and who told me, but they said that was very true. If that was to happen, would you be interested in going to whatever island to do a fight?
Hell yeah. Fighting on an island?
Yeah. So
Yeah,
kind
that
of
would
like
be really
UFC,
dope.
but they said it was a real thing. They just got to try to figure everything out. They're not sure if it's going to happen yet or not. But when they said that it was an option, I was like, oh, that'd be awesome, man. I was like, that'd be great.
So it's in the works, huh?
Well, I don't know if it's in the works. It's more of that is an option that's available. They're gonna go from there, but it was presented to them, and they don't know what to do yet. So I was like, oh, okay. I was like, well, I mean, if it comes down,
Yeah.
let us know. I was like, I'll fly out there too to go see.
That would be really cool, actually, if they were able to pull that off.
hey, that'd be
Especially
cool. If they had clean water and electricity, I'm sure they can make that happen. If there's anybody that can make that happen, it's the organization that you're with, affiliated right now. Trust me. So, do you think you're able to make a transition from MMA to boxing if you were ever asked to get in the ring?
Yeah, for sure. I kind of always wanted to do a boxing fight, and I haven't, but I know I probably will.
So, who are some of the female fighters that you follow?
Let's see. I follow Alexa Grasso. She's amazing. Tatiana Suarez, Cynthia Calvillo. Who else do I follow?
How about Clarissa Shields?
Amanda.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah.
Amanda Nunes.
Champ.
Oh yeah, she's the champ. Yeah, definitely. I was talking about boxing, the sweet science. How about Clarissa
boxing.
Shields? Yeah.
I don't really follow. I don't follow anyone in the boxing world.
Oh yeah, but since you
as
mentioned,
a female.
okay, there you go. Actually, next month we're gonna do it all female. I'm all guests. It's my goal to have every guest a female, whether they're a reporter, announcer. They got their own page and they're really doing something special in boxing or MMA. So don't be surprised if you get another call for next month.
Yeah, of course. Let's do it.
That's what I'm talking about. That's a great attitude that you're down for different things.
Yeah, definitely. Anytime.
So there has to be a fighter out there that you grabbed a little something from them. I mean, they motivated you. I don't saying that you copied them, but you kind of learned something. You watched them and said, you know what, I kind of like what they do. Who would that be?
Just any fighter, like in general.
Yeah, anybody, male, female. I mean, when I was growing up, I wanted to be Tommy Hearns. It just didn't happen. Hey, Tommy Hitman Hearns.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
I would say, well, watching a lot of the Conor McGregor story and how he's come out from that. That's like pretty amazing if you know his story.
Absolutely.
From nothing to where he's at right now. It's pretty amazing. So that's a really big motivation for me.
He used to be on welfare and he used to be a plumber. So
Yeah.
he had a struggle, but he believed in himself.
Struggle a lot. Yeah.
So without getting too personal, who in your life motivates you the most? I mean, just makes that impact. Like before you leave the house, it could be your mom, your grandma, your brother, your sister. Just something that you jog that extra mile for.
I would have to say, well, for my family for sure. I would have to say my dad, because he passed away 2 years ago. So I just really push, like it motivates me a lot because I want him to see that I'm doing really well and like striving to do the best that I can. So yeah.
That's always good. Mike, I know your answer, Mike. Mike, who
That's my
pushes
baby.
you to do the best?
My baby, always.
Okay, you
My
got two
little
of
girl.
them.
Well, I have my little girl. I mean, obviously my wife too, but my little
Yeah.
girl, that's my everything right there.
There you go. Very well said, man. You know, this coronavirus, if anything, it's given us all something to be thankful about, something to be grateful, and also a reminder of why we do what we do. I mean, it motivates you, the human life. You can't take it for granted. So it's good to love those around
Yeah.
that are close to you. Felt like a Hallmark
Definitely.
moment. It was. Oh, we should have played the music and everything. Hey, speaking of music,
You're gonna
okay,
need to put on
what-
Christmas movie.
Yeah, exactly. Maritza, what do you jam to when you're working out? What music uplifts you, pushes
Man,
you?
my playlist is all over the place.
I don't care. I want to hear it.
I listen to a lot of reggae, and then
Right on.
just stuff that like pumps me out is like just hip hop, rap, and I like to listen to some Spanish music sometimes,
That's right.
corridos or something.
Hey, Richard, if
Cumbia.
you need to know, just look at her TikToks. That's where you'll get it from.
Oh, is that what it is?
You see her TikToks and you'll be laughing the whole time.
Well, you know what? As long as, honestly, and I'm about to step on some toes right now. As long as, man, I don't hear any country, man, I'm good. I can't do
Yeah,
that. No,
honestly,
I
I
can't do that.
don't listen to country either.
No, I can't do that, man.
I
I'd rather
like
eat a mayonnaise
country.
sandwich. Mike, you like country?
I like
And I'm
country.
not saying
Yeah,
no, I'm not saying country's
I listen to
bad.
everything.
Yeah,
I'm cool with that. I mean, I'll listen to some stuff
I
like the
used
movie
to
Urban
listen to
Cowboy or
country.
something, but I can't do country, man.
No, I listen to every type of music. I don't have a preference. I mean, I do, but I mean, I could listen to anything.
I like old school. I like ballads.
old school for sure.
Okay, who do
Yeah.
you like old school? I want to see what you see. Your old school probably is not my old school, so I want to hear your old school.
Yeah.
I'm talking like 2000s hip hop,
Okay,
and
like I said.
Tupac
Yeah.
and Biggie, and
Oh, there you go.
Well, that's
Right on.
that's before 2000 though. That's 96.
Yeah, but that's the real rap. Today's,
Yeah.
I don't know what they're thinking. That's just my opinion. I mean, the beats are cool, but I don't know about all
just the
that.
beats are cool, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah, no, the beats are always good, but yeah, the music is weird.
yeah, but
The
I'm
lyrics.
some
The
of
lyrics,
But I'm talking about some old school like Run DMC, LL Cool J. Probably before your time. Well, I'm sure your dad listened to that.
Rakim,
Oh,
So
Eric
what
B.
do you listen to?
What do you know about Eric B?
Eric B and
Me?
Rakim. What are you talking about? That's a classic.
No, Maritza.
About who?
Eric B and Rakim.
Eric B. and Rakim.
Oh man, that just
Take that
tells you
one,
she
Mike.
doesn't-
Take that one, Mike.
Yeah, just look them up, and you'll understand. If you've ever heard the song "I
Yeah.
Ain't No Punk,"
No, I know Joe.
that's Rakim.
Okay.
Yeah, I ain't no
Okay.
joke. But Rakim, his skill will diminish anybody that's out now to the fact that he would rap and never cussed in any song.
Wow.
Yeah, that's
But he's
that's quite an
considered-
accomplishment.
That's the thing.
He's considered one of the greatest rappers of all time, and he never cussed in his music.
I'll
you
have
getting
to
that?
Yeah,
look him up.
Yeah,
yeah.
look him up.
Look that up.
Maritza, you were gonna ask me something. What were you gonna ask me? Something about music or something?
I was going to ask you what type of music you listen to.
Feel good music. Like Coffee Brown, The After Party, Sweet Sensation, Cover Girls, Albie Shore, everything Albie Shore, R&B, hip hop. Yeah, feel good music.
Good vibes.
Oh yeah, all the time. But I do like some old school Mexican music. Definitely pushes me. It gets me motivated. Hey Mike,
Motivated for a
Guys,
Corona.
yeah, exactly. And I'm trying to be good though, man. I really am.
Yeah.
Trying to go on this my own challenge. Try to cut some weight. But
that's what I'm doing.
Tough.
I'm
It's
taking
tough when you're indoors.
Yeah, I'm taking this stuff called I don't know if you've heard of Maritza. It's called maca root.
No, I haven't. Macaroon.
That stuff it gives you some off the wall energy. It clears out your system though. So that's the one kind of downfall, but it gives you some energy that's man. And I've actually felt different since I started taking it last Friday, Saturday. up until now. You could feel the difference really quick, but that's why I'm kind of like bouncy right now. I took it maybe an hour ago, and I'm still kind of.
Is that why we're looking at the ceiling?
Yeah, because I can't stay still. I can't stay still.
I'm gonna get you a stand, Mike, so we can put the camera right on you and it looks good. I'm gonna get you a stand, man. What kind of phone you got? I'm gonna send it to you.
I got.
I'm gonna hook you up, bro.
I'm bouncing off the wall, and I'm probably gonna go back after I'm done and go finish lifting weights again. That
there
stuff
we go.
really gives you energy.
There you go. Hey, speaking of energy, Maritza, I want to give my friend a shout out right now. His name is Raul Martinez. He tried calling me before the show. Raul's been involved in numerous events from marketing. He's taken on a lot of things, management. He did a movie, and he's telling me that his movie did really well. I mean, it went and they released it, and it's doing really well. So he was calling me, left a message on my phone, but then he realized that we're going to record live. So big shout out to Raul Martinez. What's happening, Raul? So anyways.
Yeah, he's actually worked with Combate.
Yeah, actually he did. Maritza, there's a kid at school. His name is Kevin. He's somewhat of a travieso, right? But I told him I would give him a shout out today on the show, and I told him look me up on IG, and he goes, "Is she married?" And I'm like, "Bro, you're in the 5th grade." So Kevin, I know you're listening, my man. Make sure you get your Chromebook, do your homework, and listen. Yeah, I'll let Maritza say it. His name's Kevin, Maritza.
Kevin.
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think she's married, Kevin, but you're only in the 5th grade, man. No, 6th grade. Oh, okay, Kevin. My man, Kevin got the shot. Oh, my God.
So you're telling
Kevin,
me
my
there's a
dude. He does. Kevin has a shot. There you go. Hey, I like that artwork you had on there. What is that?
Thank you. Some boxing gloves.
Okay, put it in the middle so we can get a shot of that.
Let me
there
see.
you go.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
There
it's
you
just
go.
a pair of boxing gloves and some crown on top.
Who does your artwork?
Man, I've been to two different tattoo shops. Well, backstory. I actually did this rose and my last name myself in high school.
Oh, wow, okay.
Oh, wow.
And this cross. The rose seems a little bit darker because they went over it when I got this done. But yeah, I did that. That was my first tattoo.
Mike, you got any tattoos?
Stick and poke.
Oh, no, it doesn't.
How many tattoos?
Yeah, how many tattoos you got?
1, 2, 3, 4. I don't know if you would count these two as like two different ones, but okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll have a little one on my back.
How about you, Mike?
One.
Oh, my bad. Let's say Raiders. One. Oh, that's right. The Kobe. My bad.
The Kobe one. The headphones going into a real heart. Prayer hands. Cross. And then the 2 over my arms.
Oh, right on. Nice work. Yeah. Hey, but I will say this. Maritza, if you're ever in Fresno, California, you got to come and see my dude, Rico from Red Wave Tattoo. The best tattoos in Fresno, California. He'll take care of you. Tell him the Fighter's Voice sent you. He will take care of you. Actually, we can set that up after we get off this podcast.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
Rico's.
I'm always itching for a new tattoo.
Yeah. And he's worked on a lot of MMA fighters out there. Big LeVar Johnson does his artwork. Did I say yard work?
Yard work?
Yeah, I almost
Calm
did.
down.
Hey, man, I'm trying not to tap out right now.
Yeah.
A little delay, but, it's making it happen. Maritza, I want to make this fun for you. So tell us, before this coronavirus hit or put us on hold, put the whole world on hold, what were your goals? What did you want to accomplish in MMA?
Well, the next goal was to just get back in the cage as soon as I could. But even with this going on, I don't think that would have been the case because I'm actually suspended for 6 months because I hurt my thumb a little bit. And doctor suspended me for 6 months, and I haven't been able to get that cleared up.
Oh, okay. Well, it could be.
Oh yeah, that's right. You were holding your hand after that. We asked you about that after the fight.
Yeah. It still hurts a little. Still hurts actually. I can't like throw my punch as hard as I usually do.
Well, actually, this is helping you now. It gives you time to heal and time to recover.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So when you're not training, when you just want to be you and you're not on the soccer field and you're not listening to old school music or making videos, what do you like to do?
I actually like to draw sometimes, and I'll get like my drawing stuff out, my paint, and then I'll just draw or do a painting or something.
Have you posted any of your work?
I think I have. I'm pretty sure it's up on my Instagram somewhere.
Well, I mean, I'm saying that because the next time you're on the show, I'm going to talk about your artwork and I'm going to post pictures. And as we're talking, I'll have our producer engineer put some pictures of your artwork across. And what kind of bird you got? Got a parrot?
Parakeet.
Parakeet.
Parakeet, yeah. I have two yellow ones.
There you go. Shout out to my daughter, Cassandra, baby girl Ortiz. She calls me Parrot because of my nose, so I had to bring up the parakeet. She goes, love you, Parrot. Or she'll go, like, good morning, brown parrot. So she always gets her clown on. Me and my daughter, I mean, we clown each other on the phone. We have fun. And she's my everything.
You said her name is Cassandra?
Yeah, Cassandra Ortiz.
Cassandra, that's my middle name.
There you go.
Oh,
That's why I asked what position you play in soccer. I was asking if you played travel, because Cassie played travel.
Oh, okay.
She did that, you know,
Nice.
like when it was, like when the ball was close to the goal, she'd do that flip throw in, like a corner kick.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Into
Yeah.
the goal?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. So now hopefully,
Those are hard.
yeah, a lot of years of gymnastics. and you got to have balls because you really got to. It's all or nothing. You don't do it halfway or that's it. It's a wrap.
Yeah, you gotta go all in.
Oh, you do. But I want to give a shout out too to my granddaughter, Sienna. She's making it happen, man. I mean, she's only 2 years old, but she got skill set. She does. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna have you train her. We'll put her in the cage and see what kind of hands she got.
She's 2, you said?
Yeah, she's 2.
You gotta start them young.
Exactly.
Start them young.
Exactly. Now, is
Yeah.
that something you want to do in the future? Maybe some training, be a trainer, or you know, just continue to have MMA in your life? Or,
Oh, yeah,
or is that
for sure.
too close right now to think about?
No, I thought about it before, and then I'm kind of doing it now sometimes. So I'd like to keep up with it, you know, give back, and show others what I've learned.
That's always a good thing. Mike, are you going to coach this summer? I mean, they're going to have football in June, July.
Son,
What have you heard?
Well, we're supposed to start towards the middle or end of July. Right now, it's just really waiting and see. I know a lot of the kids that played last year want to play again. They want to defend that title, but it's really we got to wait and see and go from there.
There you go, man. And you said something
Yeah.
that got my attention. Defend your title. Maritza, now one time did you say, hey, I would love to fight for the title. I would love to be a women's champion of the world. Is that in your goal? Do you dream about that? Is that something maybe someday you see yourself accomplishing?
Yeah, for sure. I definitely want to win more than just one belt.
Yeah. That's right.
Whether it be like, you know, in different promotions or different weight classes. My goal is to just be one of the best, try to be one of the best fighters out there.
Well, you know what? When you take a loss as a fighter, you learn from your loss to become the best. And in life,
Yes.
if everything goes perfect, you really don't learn anything.
That's right.
It don't.
Not everyone wins all the time.
No.
You know, you got to lose sometime and learn
No.
from that.
No, they don't. Mike, everybody learns something every day. Mike, what'd you learn today?
My daughter can trick
Your daughter what?
easily.
What was that, brother? I think
My-
Mike froze up again.
Can trick easily. Can you hear me now?
A little bit.
Hold up.
Maritza, what did you learn
What's
today?
going on? Yeah.
Man, I'm trying to think of what I learned today. I don't know.
I
What
have
did
to
you learn
embrace the
today?
situation. That's why I got to ask you. I mean, you must have learned something today.
I must have learned something, but I'm thinking about it.
Okay. I say all that to lead up to this. I'm learning as we speak. I'm learning how to deal with the echo that is freaking just tearing me apart, but I'm still in the fight. I'm not tapping out. I'm making this happen. And you got to touch every base after a home run like you've done it before. So I'm learning as we go. So I'm embracing the whole situation right now, and that's a good thing. But the show's about you, Maritza. I want to ask you this, and without getting personal or anything, if you see yourself winning the belt, who do you see yourself beating? Who's in that other corner? Because everybody dreams of success. Everybody dreams of, as a fighter, as knocking out the champ. In your dream, in your daydream, in your big fight, who's the opponent? Have you thought about that?
I don't have anyone in mind. Honestly, I just want to fight the best. That's it. If whoever's in front of me, I'm gonna fight.
That's right.
Yeah. No names. I don't have anyone that I want to call out or anything. Just
Okay,
whoever's in line. Whoever's next.
Who'd you like to work out with? Anybody,
To work out
world
with?
champion or anybody, who'd you love to roll with? Who'd you love to work out with? As if to say, hey, it'd be an honor to share the cage with you. Who would it be?
Oh, to share the cage?
Yeah, absolutely.
Not train?
Well, I mean, while you're training in the cage or just on the mat, maybe let me rephrase that. Who'd you like to work out with?
I think it would be pretty cool to get some working with Chris Cyborg.
There you go. She's
Yeah,
a monster.
that'd be pretty cool.
She is hard.
I would think so.
So just her? How about who else? How about the champ?
Has to be someone else that's up there, and I would have to say Amanda Nunes.
No, I think she's awesome.
The champ.
Yeah, I think she's the GOAT. I mean, she
For
proved
sure,
it.
she's the GOAT.
I mean, she made a good run, and she's making it happen.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
So, listen, I've never watched Netflix in my life. I'm being honest with you. But since this whole coronavirus, I mean, I'm on different chapters, I'm watching. What are you watching? What are you hooked on right now? Because everybody's watching it right now.
So right now, I'm actually watching Ozark. I don't know if you've heard of it. Ozark.
Have you heard of that, Mike?
Season.
Was Mike there? I've never heard of it. No, Noah's Ark. I heard of Noah's Ark. You know, when he brought all the animals and it started getting floody. You know who Noah's Ark is? It's in the Bible.
Noah's Ark. Yeah.
Yeah, Noah and the Ark. So how was your Easter? Did you eat meat?
I did not. No.
By choice, or you just
my
didn't
Easter
feel like
was
eating?
good.
Okay, that was cool.
Got to spend it with my family. You know, I have one niece and one nephew that you know, they're kind of little, so they're still into Easter egg hunting. So I helped my sister put out some eggs, hide them so that they could go out and Easter egg hunt. So it was fun.
There you go. Family time is always good. You talked about family. Who in your family attends your fights? And who's your biggest fan?
Well, I have my oldest sister. She's never missed one fight. She's always at my fight, and she's always the loudest one. So you could probably hear her like scream, literally. She's always at my fights. My mom, not so. She's never been to any of my fights. Probably never will be.
Is she nervous?
One of my fights. What was that? She gets nervous. Yeah.
I mean, like before you leave, does she bless you? Does she say, "Come here, Mijo, let me bless you"?
She does actually. Every time before I leave the house, she always does that.
Yeah, my mom. Yeah, my mom did that too. But let me tell you a quick story. My mom met Mike Tyson. I'm there with me and my mom and Mike Tyson, and she said, "Oh, it's an honor to meet you. Let me bless you, Mijo." And Mama didn't care that Tyson had bodyguards or he was a Muslim or whatever. And he said, no, I'm just a regular person. I'm nothing. She goes, "No, let me bless you, Mijo." I mean, did that to the champ. That's what my mom rolls. True story.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Yeah.
It's that Mexican family, man.
Sure. Yeah, especially, moms,
Oh no, moms, yeah,
Mexican moms.
exactly. And I can understand why she doesn't attend your fights. I mean, I know the support's there, but just the nervousness, man, it must make her go crazy.
Yeah, yeah. It was actually just this my last fight. She actually watched it on TV, like for the first time ever,
Nice.
and she watched it by herself, so it was pretty surprising. Got back, she was like, "Yeah, I watched it," and I was like, "You did?" She was like, "Yeah, I watched it." And I was like,
Oh,
"So
that's
what'd you
cool. That's
think?"
awesome. Hey, welcome back,
She
Mike.
was proud.
What's up? What's up? I don't know what happened there.
Oh no, we were just talking about how family supports, and I was asking who's her biggest fan in her family, and she said, her mom, her sister. She talks very loud. She could always hear her in the crowd. So have you ever thought about
She's
maybe like
loud.
going to like schools and talking to the kids and keeping them positive, motivated?
I would be open to that. Yeah, yeah. That's something that I would be willing to do. I think it'd be fun and just to let them know, inform them on some things that I know. Yeah.
Well, let me tell you this. I have a daughter. So women do not belong in the kitchen. They do not belong cooking. Men can cook in the kitchen. Men can do their share. It's none of this old school stuff where they walk in front of you. No, they walk side by side. That's the way it's supposed to be. So I always told my daughter that. So you are a role model because the sport that you're involved in, the impact that you're going to make on kids' life, especially females' lives, and just anybody in general that walks inside the cage or wants to face a tough challenge. So that jacket is on you. Some people accept it. Some people say, "Well, I'm not a role model. Your parents should be." Well, that's fine. That I think they should be as well inside the house. But when you're a public figure and worldwide, you're a role model. Everything you say, you do, it's you don't even know, but you probably make an impact on everybody that runs into you. I mean, look at Kevin. I told Kevin about you, and he's on. He goes, "Hey, is she married?" That was the first thing. He didn't say, "What's her record? Is she the champ? Where does she live?" I mean, a sixth grader's mind. He goes, "Is she married?" I go, I don't know, Kevin." So, anyways, I had to say that.
Well, no, thank you. I appreciate that. And yeah, I don't like you were saying. I actually don't feel like I have that in me right now. But I mean, just hearing it from like somebody like you telling me that kind of just flips that switch a little bit,
Yeah.
you know. So I thank you. I think
Oh,
that's pretty
you're
cool.
welcome. My pleasure. And you know what? I can't wait to have you on the show next month. Because like I said, I want to do it big next month. I want to have nothing but females. All the guests, nothing but females. Because I want to be honest with you, I think they get overlooked in this industry. Not only in boxing, not only in MMA. We're talking about ring announcing. We're talking about commentating. We're talking about writing, photography, you name it. I mean, the business part of the sports. I want to see if we can have Callie Swanson back on the show, Mike. I mean, she is the president of Swanson's Communications, who's the right-hand woman of Floyd Money Mayweather. So, Maritza, I want you to follow all those names. I want to have Nancy from Boxing Supreme. I want to see if I can get Michelle Phelps. I want to see if I can get Janet, who sings the national anthem for all of Jose Ramirez's boxing events and a lot of boxing events in L.A. Zoila Frosto, I want to have her back on the show. Possibly we're looking at even Clarissa Shields. So doing some big things with the females out there that are very talented and have something to give back and offer to the sport. So how does that make you feel?
That makes me excited, very excited to be on that train line.
Oh, exactly. And Mike, we got to get Raging Babe too.
Yeah, we'll get her on here. Got to get in touch with her again.
All females, all next month.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, I'm glad
Next
you're
month.
down. I'm glad you're down.
Yeah, of
And we're going to
course.
definitely make that happen. Hey, listen. I know you got to go. I know you got a lot to take care of. Mike, welcome back. I'm going to let you close right now. But what do you got to say to all the viewers, the fans, and the followers that watch Maritza Sanchez?
just want to give a big thank you to everyone who's, supported me and reaches out to me and just, I don't know. It's overwhelming sometimes because just at the position that I'm at right now, it's awesome, and I know I'm gonna keep growing. So just thank you to everyone for supporting me, and I hope you guys like watching me fight, and I'll see you guys soon for my next fight, hopefully soon.
There you go. I'm not going to let you leave just yet. Mike, talk to us about tomorrow's guest on the show briefly. Let us know what the viewers, fans, and followers can expect in tomorrow's show. And Mike, you just have this eye to capture these fighters, man. I mean, it was actually Mike. Mike says, hey, we got to get Maritza on the show. So, Mike, tell us about what we got coming up and talk to us about our guest tomorrow.
Tomorrow we're going to have Combate America's bantamweight champion, Gustavo Lopez, who probably has one of the best knockouts in Combate history. For sure, one of the best knockouts in MMA, all of MMA last year. Look it up when he fought Joey Roquette. He's one of the best fighters in the organization, and he was actually here in Fresno last year before he won the belt against Jose Alday. They had a little meeting inside the ring or inside the cage, and now he's the current champion right now on a winning streak, and he'll be on tomorrow. So check it out. If you haven't seen any of his fights, YouTube it. Go to Combate Americas, look him up, get all the information on him. He is an excellent fighter, and we'll have him on tomorrow.
There you go. No, and next Tuesday we have Jamal Herring. He'll be back on the show. He's the junior lightweight, WBO junior lightweight champion of the world. And then on Wednesday's show, we have the WBC WBO super lightweight champion of the world, and that's Jose Ramirez is going to be on the show. And we got some big things happening. I mean, we're trying to make some moves. We're just like you, Maritza. One fight at a time.
One step at a time, yeah.
There you go. So,
Maritza, have you ever been to a boxing fight?
I have not, no. Not even
we'll
an amateur fight.
We'll have to get you set up here. We got to get you set up with either when they're doing it again in Fresno or somewhere close.
Yeah.
There you go. The fighter's voice
would
will
love
take care
that,
of you.
yeah.
The fighter's voice will take care of you. So how do we follow you? What's your Instagram? What's your Twitter? What's your handle? You don't mind giving it to your fans and supporters?
Yeah, you can definitely follow me on my Instagram. It's Maritza Sanchez with 3 double underscores. And then my Twitter is Maritza_Cass, Kass. So you can follow me on there and stay updated with whatever I post.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen.
You got to give them your TikTok, Maritza. You got to give them your TikTok, too.
My TikTok, I don't know. I don't think I remember my TikTok handle. I think it's the same as my Instagram. It's Maritza Sanchez. Maybe just 1 underscore. Try that.
Yeah, that thing is funny. You got some funny ones on there.
Well, maybe next month when you're on, you'll know exactly what's on there, and exactly.
So
hey, I got to ask you this.
I
got to ask you, Maritza. I got to ask you the toughest question that I've asked you today. It's very tough. I want you to really think about it, and then we're going to say bye. Okay? Are you ready? Maritza, what is the hottest podcast in this area?
The Fighters Voice. Come on now.
All day long. Maritza, I appreciate having you on the show. I can't wait to have you back. Mike, hey, we're going to be doing it big. And it's a pleasure. I'm going to sign off right now, and I'm probably not going to hear you because I got to take these off to sign off, but I want to give a big shout out. Here we go. See if they're stuck on me. Here we go.
Don't choke yourself
Ladies
out.
and gentlemen, I want to thank you for tuning in here on the Fighter's Voice Knockout Podcast. We're making it happen. And once again, I want to thank I Got My Own Back, rocking the gear right here. Listen, I got 3 of these right here. 3 of these face masks. It's dull on this side. Well, I don't say dull. It's flat on one side. Very smooth and professional. Almost looks like a leather coating. Very soft. 3 of them for $37. That's with the shipping and handling. $30 for 3 of them. I say that's a good deal. They've made some apparel for Krieg, the movie. They actually made the shorts to Ivan Drago's shorts, and makes the boxing apparel for Canelo Alvarez. So enough said, man. I want to thank I Got My Own Back. I was making it happen. I was getting our backs, the Fighter's Voice. I want to thank everybody who tuned in, and thanks everybody for subscribing and watching. And as always, it's a wrap. Thumbs up for Richie.
Okay, fight fans, it's not goodbye, but until next week.
Remember.
It's always Isography at its finest. So on behalf of Richard Ortiz, Cole Escovedo, the special guests, and all the crew right here at the Kick-Ass Podcast, saying hasta luego, babies. And always, thanks for listening.